¿Estás enojada hasta conmigo? ¿No me vas a contestar? Sabes que yo te puedo ayudar con tu tarea. Cuando no puedas, me preguntas.
I was really cautious about making another film about an immigrant. Even there is articles, no, about perhaps there are too many immigration films, and so I really how I approached the film was really through my relationship with the main character. That was the thing that really brought. It's not like I wanted to, just because I met him and I had interest in his life, and I saw it was very common in New York. I had a very personal, not a personal interest in this story. And then only after I went to and spent time with him, I thought the film was possible. Of course, when he told me, no, I'm going to go back and try to start a band, I saw perhaps an opportunity of telling a story that, to me, it touched me, no? Only when I went there and I tried to, I spent time there, I said, okay, maybe the movie is really possible, no?
¿Es difícil lo que te dejaron?
Sí, porque no lo entendí.
¿Y por qué no le preguntaste a tu maestro?
Porque luego se fue.
Bueno, pues la otra pregúntame a mí también, yo te puedo ayudar. También yo fui a la escuela, también yo sé un poco. Podemos hacer juntos la tarea, así como Heidi le ayudé. ¿Cuál me preguntas?
Yes, his village is most of the people in the film that are his family are his family. Like his wife is his real wife. The daughters are not his real daughters. I always wanted them to feel very comfortable, while we were shooting. Never enforced things like, okay, do this, do that. I was still trying to create a climate that they would work well, no? And with the daughters, yes, it was a little strange, but they all understood that they had to play a family. That was very important, no? They understood that she's gonna be like my daughter, so I have to go. So, and that, they really, then sometimes, of course, there is some tensions or something in the set and you have to play with that, no? So some days, perhaps, it's not the best idea to do these scenes, so you change. You really play with the scheduling, no? And of course, not super tire them. It was their home, so we had to be very careful. We couldn't, come. We tried, because of course film crews are, film is tough and it's aggressive, but we tried to be as kind as we could.
¿Y este niño quién es? ¿Tú quién eres? ¡Ay, ay! ¡Ay, ¿tú quién eres? ¡Ay! ¿Y este quién es?
No te conoce.
Niño. ¡Ay, ay, ay, ay!
No, te tiene miedo como no te ha visto, pues. ¿No? Saludos, tu tío.
¿Quién es?
It's totally true. Yeah, it's like things just don't, bam, that's it. Great, oh, we're so happy, no? Even going back home now, I've been here a week, and the first time I see my loved ones, it's difficult, no? It's like, no? Even if you spend more, it's like, oh, you are different now. And of course, he's changed in this time, no? And she has, everyone has changed, so it's I think, a very... But for example, this is something in the script. This was not such a big problem, him coming back and the strangeness. But while we rehearsed and while I talked to him and to other people, they were like, no, my father is away, and when he comes back, yeah, it's a little bit strange, or he will tell me, that his daughters at the beginning were his real daughters, were not. So I incorporated these things, no, because yeah, it's a constant research, I guess, no, and trying to make it as organic or as realistic as possible.
La verdad venía a pedirte un favor. Mira, ya es tiempo he estado pensando y oportunidad que iré a los Estados Unidos. Y pues venía a ver si habría la posibilidad de que tú me prestaras el dinero para que me fuera. O no sé, que me ayudes a cruzar.
Pues dinero ahorita no tengo.
This is also something I created, not to make the film, but it's true. Like for example, in this little town, no, there is a kind of poster, or not poster, in the wall written, "We send packages to New York." No, so it's kind of no, the Coca-Cola is all over. So there are many things that is true. No, people are always talking. No, I mean not always, but many times. No, when we were there, but we are foreigners. No, but people will always ask us, like sometimes they will talk to us in English because they been there, so I learned. Or other times they will tell you, very quickly. Well, I was there, for 4 years. I bought this taxi, or my brother is there. Or it's a very, it really resonates, yes, because like a lot of people are there, or they've been, or it's a funny thing, no? It's like it's like turning a page, and here is New York, and here is Mexico. But of course, everything in between is very complicated. But there is a very direct relationship, for sure, yes.
El CD que me dice el otro día, ya lo escuché y pues está muy bien.
¿Cómo se le gustó?
Sí, tocan bien.
¿Usted toca en un grupo musical?
Pues sí.
¿Cómo se llama su grupo?
Pues se llama Copa King.
¿Lo que de copa?
Sí.
¿Lleva mucho tiempo tocando?
No, poco. Casi iniciamos apenas.
Yes. I mean, of course, in real life, he has this band. Of course, I don't want him to. I want him to have a huge success. I want him to be different than in the film. No, I mean, I want him to do the best. But yes, it's totally true. I mean, but what is totally true too, that is even better, is that in this region there is lots of bands. There is not only this band. There is a lot. Like in this town, for example, there is 4 or 5. Then there is like 3 DJs that they call sonidos. So it's very, something I didn't know, right? That there is so popular, and the famous bands there, which is also nice, is the bands from there. Like the band in the film is Bertín Gómez, which is a very famous band in that region, probably only, but yes, that's also another layer of things that I discovered and really attracted me.